As I was working construction, I was running the front end loader, okay? Wilma and I was both going to ACC at the beginning when it got started. Tom Hatfield was the president. You gotta remember, Hatfield was picking up the mail using his pickup.
That's right.
Hatfield used to pick up the mail, and the point was, I guess he got tired of picking up the mail, whatever. But anyway, they put up a sign that's saying that they was looking for a mail person. So my wife, when I got home that evening, had already gone to bed and everything. She told me, she says, since it's raining tomorrow, and that year it rained a whole lot. I mean, and she said, why don't you go and apply for that mailing job? So I told her, I said, I'll think about it. So she said, don't think about it, do it. Tom Spencer, he's the one who was doing the hiring. So he told me, he says, do you have a commercial driving license? I said, no. You don't need commercial driving license to drive a 3/4 ton step van. So he finally told me, he says, look, if you want the job, you go get the commercial driving license. I said, but you don't need them. Like I said, if you want the job, you go get the commercial driving license. So I went and got the commercial driving license. Well, at that time, we had 12 post boxes. We had ASD. We was using ASD board. We was using ASD people to process our checks. We was using ASD to get gas to keep the vehicle running. And we're using ASD mechanics to keep the truck running.
One truck?
One truck, one step van. And I was running all over town.
Well, in the early days, Austin was real simple. Don't crowd us. The main part of my day is traffic. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute now. I mean, y'all can go on. Go ahead. Just don't run over me.
When I first started, I didn't know squat about mail. I didn't know how to do none of that. I learned real fast how to do it. Jim Adams, I'm calling some names that I know you don't forgot, told me that you should keep a log in case something come up. And a couple of times something did come up. There was some checks come up missing. There was a $10,000 check that came up missing. The individual teacher had stuck it in her desk and went on vacation. In '75, we moved from Ridgeview to Rio Grande. Okay, we was down there in the basement.
That was kind of central delivery down there.
Yeah, and that was central delivery then. Okay, at that time they didn't have central receiving. Later on, they come up with central receiving.
So '75, you get a second person. In the '80s,
we got a third person. What they did was, Bob and I did the deliveries. Clarence took care of processing the mail, helped sort the mail in the morning. All three of us would sort the mail in the morning because it had got too much for me to do it by myself. The mail had begun to increase. They started putting it all in hampers. So we would get the hamper, and they see, they didn't take near as long to sort all that stuff. When they had media equipment break, we would have to take the media equipment out to a place to get it fixed. And sometimes I would have 14 pieces of equipment to be fixed. See what I'm saying?
So you were not just a mail guy. You were a general delivery guy. I mean, if
Yes.
something needed to get from here to there,
I would have
you
to
did
do that.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
23 years I've been going this fast.
Fast forward, as they say, 35 years, or even 40, to now. What's the setup now? How does the mail work? Surely, it's not just you three guys.
Oh, hell no. It takes 5 of us now to deliver.
5, huh? Yeah.
Quite a jump, isn't it? Yeah, plus 2 guys on a big truck. Used to be when there was filing cabinets, well, we only didn't do deliveries. We also, when something needed to be moved from this office to that office, we would have to do it. Now, the guys on the big truck do it, and all we do is doing the deliveries all the different places.
You cover a tremendous amount of territory. There's no doubt about that, and I venture to say you know a whole lot more about ACC than I do. You've been to all of these campuses countless times, and you see people, and you see the layout, you know how things work. Most of us associated with ACC, and I think I'm probably typical, have had contact, significant contact, 1 campus, 2 campuses maybe, and you have had to deal with the whole bag, and I guess there's no fixed limit yet. We may well have more campuses coming up.
Well, I kind of suspect you will, because they're already talking about building campus in, what's that, Leander?
Mm-hmm. I've had mail, intercampus mail, for instance. I just, at Rio Grande, I just go to Rio Grande, drop it in the bin, and assume that it gets to where it's supposed to go. You've been flying under everybody's radar, seeing that these envelopes do in fact get where they're supposed to go.
You're right.
And that's, you're an unsung hero, as they say, Louis.
No, don't go that far.